Hey Pisces, stop scrolling right now. Because what I am about to reveal to you is absolutely insane, and you need to hear this. I am talking about someone in your life who is literally on their knees right now, begging, pleading with another person not to tell you the truth about what they have done. This person has hit rock bottom, they have lost everything, and the desperation is real. But here is what nobody is telling you. Everyone thinks this is about betrayal and lies, but actually this is about your spiritual awakening and the universe clearing out what was never meant for you. I just pulled the cards, and the first card that came flying out, literally jumped out of the deck, is the Eight of Swords, and oh my God, Pisces. This changes everything. This card is showing me that you have been blindfolded. You have been trapped in your own mind, believing stories that were never true. But that blindfold is coming off. Within the next few weeks, maybe even days, you are going to see clearly for the first time in a long time. Stay with me because I am going to reveal exactly who this person is, what they are hiding, and why your life is about to transform in ways you cannot even imagine right now. Before we dive deep, if you are new here, welcome. I am so grateful you found this reading because the universe literally guided you here at the exact moment you needed to hear this. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell because I post Pisces readings weekly and you do not want to miss what is coming for you. The energy around Pisces right now is absolutely explosive. Okay, let me take a deep breath because what I am seeing in these cards is giving me actual chills running down my spine. So, let's talk about this Eight of Swords energy because this is where your story begins. This card is showing me that for months, maybe even years, you have been living in a mental prison of your own making. But here's the thing, Pisces, it was not really your own making. Someone has been feeding you lies, half-truths, manipulating situations to keep you confused, to keep you questioning yourself. This person, and I am going to reveal more about who they are, they needed you to stay small. They needed you to doubt your intuition because the moment you trust yourself again, the moment you see clearly, their whole house of cards collapses. And Pisces, that collapse is happening right now. I want you to think about someone in your life who has always made you feel like you were overreacting, like you were too sensitive, like you were imagining things. Does someone come to mind? Because the cards are showing me that this person has been gaslighting you. That is the word that keeps coming through, gaslighting. They have been twisting reality, making you question your own perception and why? Because they have something to hide, something big. And the truth is coming out whether they like it or not. The Eight of Swords is also showing me that you have felt trapped in a situation. Maybe it is a relationship. Maybe it is a friendship. Maybe it is even a family dynamic or work situation. You have felt like you cannot leave, like you cannot speak your truth, like you are stuck between a rock and a hard place. But Pisces, those swords around you, they are not actually touching you. You have the power to walk away anytime. The only thing keeping you there is fear. Fear of the unknown, fear of being alone, fear of what people will think, fear of financial instability, fear of confrontation. But I need you to hear this. The fear of staying is about to become greater than the fear of leaving. Let me pull another card to see what this person has been hiding from you. Oh, wow. The Seven of Cups just came out, and Pisces, this is telling. This person has been living in illusion. They have been presenting you with multiple different versions of themselves, multiple different stories, multiple different realities. You know how sometimes this person says one thing, but their actions show something completely different. That is the Seven of Cups energy. They have been showing you what you want to see, while behind the scenes, they are doing something entirely different. The Seven of Cups is the card of deception, but not always intentional deception. Sometimes people deceive themselves first. This person has convinced themselves of their own lies. They have built this fantasy world where they are the victim, where they are the good person, where their actions are justified. But reality is starting to crash in. The universe does not let people live in illusion forever. Eventually, the truth demands to be seen. And Pisces, we are at that breaking point right now. I am seeing that this person has been juggling multiple situations. For some of you, this could literally be someone who has been seeing multiple people at once. For others, it could be someone who has been lying about their financial situation, lying about their past, lying about their intentions. The Seven of Cups shows someone who has too many cups, too many options, too many secrets, and they cannot keep them all balanced anymore. Something is about to spill, and when it spills, everyone is going to see what has been hidden. Now here is where it gets really interesting. The person who this individual is begging, pleading with, not to tell you the truth, that person is getting tired. They are exhausted from carrying this secret. The weight of knowing what they know and watching you be in the dark is becoming too heavy. The cards are showing me that this person actually cares about you. They have been torn between loyalty to the person who is begging them to stay quiet and loyalty to you and the truth. But their conscience is winning. Something is going to slip. A text message sent to the wrong person, a conversation overheard, a moment of anger where the truth just comes pouring out. However it happens, the truth is finding its way to you. Let me see what you need to know about your own energy right now. I am pulling a card for you, for where you are in this moment, and the card is the Star. Pisces, do you understand what this means? The Star comes after the Tower. It comes after everything has fallen apart. It comes after the destruction, after the revelation, after the pain. The Star is hope. The Star is healing. The Star is you realizing that everything that fell apart needed to fall apart, so that something better, something real, something aligned with your highest good could come in. The Star is telling me that you are already healing even if you do not realize it yet. Your energy is shifting. Your vibration is rising. You are starting to trust your intuition again. You are starting to see the signs that have been there all along. You know that feeling you get in your gut when something feels off? You have been feeling that for a while now, haven't you? But you have been pushing it down, telling yourself you are being paranoid, telling yourself to give this person the benefit of the doubt. The Star is saying, stop doing that. Your intuition is your superpower. It has been trying to protect you. I need to talk about the timeline here because I know you want to know when this truth is going to be revealed. The cards are not giving me exact dates because the universe does not work on our human timeline, but I am seeing fast movement. I am seeing energy that feels like late autumn, early winter vibes. Things are accelerating. I am seeing the number 3 coming through strongly. This could be 3 days, 3 weeks, or the third of a month. But the energy feels soon, like you do not have to wait long. The universe is tired of this person getting away with their behavior. Karma is catching up and she is not playing around. Can we talk about why this person has hit rock bottom though? Because this is important. The cards are showing me that this person has been living beyond their means in some way. For some of you, this is literal. They have been spending money they do not have, making promises they cannot keep, projecting an image of success or stability that is completely false. For others of you, this is emotional. They have been taking more than they give, draining your energy, using your kindness, and giving nothing back. They have been emotionally bankrupt, and they are finally facing the consequences. The phrase that keeps coming to me is, they have been writing checks their soul cannot cash. They have been making commitments they never intended to keep. They have been saying, I love you, while their actions scream, I love what you do for me. They have been playing a character instead of being their authentic self. And Pisces, the exhaustion of maintaining that character has finally caught up with them. They cannot do it anymore. The mask is cracking. Let me pull another card to see what happens when the truth comes out. Oh, this is powerful. The Queen of Swords just came through, and Pisces, this is you after the revelation. The Queen of Swords is clarity. She is truth. She is boundaries. She sees through bullshit. She does not tolerate manipulation or lies. She cuts through confusion with the sharp blade of discernment. When you find out what this person has been hiding, you are not going to collapse. You are not going to fall apart. You are going to step into your power in a way that is going to shock everyone around you, including yourself. The Queen of Swords is analytical. She is logical. She sees things as they are, not as she wishes they would be. After the initial shock and pain of the truth, you are going to have this moment of absolute clarity where suddenly everything makes sense. All those weird moments, all those times things did not add up, all those gut feelings you ignored, they are going to click into place like puzzle pieces. You are going to see the full picture. And once you see it, you cannot unsee it. And you would not want to even if you could. I am also seeing that the Queen of Swords represents someone who might come into your life, or someone already in your life who is going to help you see things clearly. This could be a friend, a therapist, a mentor, even someone you meet randomly who says exactly what you need to hear at exactly the right moment. This person has strong Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini energy. They are direct, they tell it like it is, they do not sugarcoat. And their perspective is going to be invaluable to you during this time. Now let's talk about the person who is on their knees begging. I want to understand their energy more deeply. What is really going on with them? I am pulling a card for their current state, and wow, the Five of Pentacles just came out. Pisces, this person is in crisis. The Five of Pentacles is poverty consciousness. It is feeling left out in the cold. It is loss. It is hitting rock bottom. This confirms what the title of this reading already told you. They have lost everything, or they are about to. For some of you, this person has literally lost money, lost their job, lost their status, lost their home. For others, this is about emotional and spiritual poverty. They have burned so many bridges, told so many lies, hurt so many people that they are alone now. The people who used to support them have walked away. The people who used to believe in them have seen through the facade. They are standing outside in the cold, looking in at the warmth they used to have, realizing they destroyed it with their own hands. The Five of Pentacles is also showing me desperation. This person is absolutely desperate right now. They are grasping at straws, trying to control the narrative, trying to do damage control. They know the truth is about to come out, and they are in full panic mode. That is why they are begging this other person to stay quiet. That is why they might be love bombing you right now, being extra nice, making promises, trying to distract you. They are trying to buy themselves time, but time has run out. What I find really interesting about the Five of Pentacles in this position is that this card often shows two people walking past a church or a place of sanctuary. It is like help is right there. But they are too proud or too stubborn to ask for it in an honest way. This person could have come to you at any point and told you the truth. They could have been vulnerable, admitted their mistakes, asked for forgiveness. But they chose deception instead. They chose to keep lying, keep hiding, keep pretending. And now the consequences are so much worse than they would have been if they had just been honest from the beginning. Can we talk about what this means for your future, though? Because this is not just about someone else's downfall. This is about your rise. Let me pull a card for what is coming for you after all of this is revealed and dealt with. The card is the Ace of Wands and Pisces. I am getting emotional because this is beautiful. The Ace of Wands is new beginnings. It is passion, it is creativity, it is inspiration, it is fire. After all of this water energy, all of this confusion and illusion and emotional manipulation, you are stepping into fire energy. The Ace of Wands is telling me that you are about to start something new. This could be a new relationship with someone who is honest, who is real, who sees you for who you truly are and loves that person. This could be a new career path, a new creative project, a new way of living your life that is aligned with your authentic self. This could be you finally pursuing that dream you have been putting off because you were too busy dealing with someone else's drama. The Ace of Wands is the universe handing you a gift and saying, here, this is what you deserve. This is what has been waiting for you. I am seeing passion coming back into your life. I am seeing excitement, enthusiasm, motivation. I am seeing you waking up in the morning actually happy, actually looking forward to your day instead of filled with anxiety and confusion. I am seeing you laughing again, really laughing, the kind of laugh that comes from your soul. I am seeing you feeling alive in a way you have not felt in so long. The Ace of Wands also represents sexual energy, and for those of you who this resonates with, let me tell you, your magnetism is about to go through the roof. When you step into your power, when you stop dimming your light for someone who could not appreciate it anyway, when you start living authentically, you become magnetic. People are going to be drawn to you. Opportunities are going to come to you. The universe is going to shower you with blessings because you finally have space to receive them. Let me check in with the cards about what you should do during this time. What action should you take? The card is the Hermit. Fascinating. The Hermit is telling you that you need to spend some time alone after the truth comes out. You need to go inward. You need to process what happened. You need to integrate the lessons. You need to reconnect with yourself. Because Pisces, if I am being honest, you have lost yourself a little bit in this situation. You have been so focused on this other person, so focused on trying to make things work, so focused on understanding them and fixing them and saving them that you have neglected your own soul. The Hermit is not about loneliness. The Hermit is about solitude, which is completely different. Solitude is chosen. Solitude is healing. Solitude is where you find your wisdom, your truth, your inner light. The Hermit carries a lantern, and that lantern represents the light of consciousness, the light of awareness. After being in the dark for so long, you need time to let your eyes adjust to the light. You need time to understand what you have been through and why. I am seeing that some of you might want to jump right into another relationship or situation after this ends, and the Hermit is saying, wait. Take your time. Be alone. Learn to enjoy your own company. Rediscover who you are without someone else's energy clouding your vision. This period of aloneness is going to be one of the most important periods of your life. This is where you build your foundation for everything that comes next. This is where you develop discernment so you never attract this kind of energy again. The Hermit also represents seeking guidance from someone wise, someone who has walked this path before. This could be a therapist, a spiritual teacher, a mentor. Do not be afraid to ask for help during this time. You do not have to process this alone, even though you need to be alone in some ways. There is support available to you. There are people who understand what you are going through and can offer perspective and wisdom. Now, I need to address something that might be happening for some of you right now. Some of you might be watching this video and thinking, no, not my person, they would never do this. I must be overthinking. Maybe this reading is not for me. And Pisces, that is exactly the voice of the Eight of Swords. That is the voice of denial. That is the voice that has been keeping you trapped. I am not saying this to be harsh. I am saying this with so much love because I know how hard it is to accept that someone you love, someone you trusted, has betrayed that trust. But I need you to ask yourself this question. Why did this reading find you today? Why did you click on it? Why are you still watching? The universe does not do coincidences. Your higher self knows something is off. Your intuition has been screaming at you, and you found this video because on some level, you are ready to face the truth. You are ready to see clearly. You are ready to free yourself. Let me pull one more card about the person who is going to reveal the truth to you, the person who is being begged and pleaded with to stay quiet. What is their energy? The card is the Knight of Cups. Interesting. The Knight of Cups is emotional, romantic, idealistic. This person has a good heart. They are sensitive. They care deeply about people. And that is exactly why they are struggling with keeping this secret. It goes against their nature to watch someone they care about being lied to and manipulated. The Knight of Cups is also impulsive, though. They act on their feelings. And I am seeing that there is going to be a moment, an emotional moment, where they just cannot hold it in anymore. Maybe they see you hurting and they cannot stand it. Maybe they get into an argument with the person who is begging them to stay quiet, and in their anger, they spill everything. Maybe they have a few drinks and their guard comes down. However it happens, their heart is going to override their promise to stay silent. For some of you, this Knight of Cups is an ex of the person who betrayed you. For others, it is a mutual friend. For others, it is a family member. But whoever they are, they have been carrying this weight and they are ready to put it down. They are ready to clear their conscience. And Pisces, when they tell you the truth, please do not shoot the messenger. I know it is going to hurt. I know you might feel angry at them for not telling you sooner, but understand that they were in an impossible position. And ultimately, they are choosing you and the truth, and that takes courage. I want to talk about what happens after all of this, because I know that is what you really want to know. Is this person going to try to come back? Are they going to apologize? Are they going to change? Let me pull a card for their future energy. The card is the Eight of Cups. Pisces, this person is going to walk away. The Eight of Cups is about leaving, about walking away from a situation that no longer serves you, about abandoning what you have built because you realize it was built on a false foundation. Now, the interesting thing about the Eight of Cups is that it is usually a positive card for the person who is walking away. It represents spiritual growth and evolution. So what I am seeing here is that after everything falls apart, after the truth comes out, after they face the consequences, this person is actually going to do some real soul searching. They are going to disappear for a while. They are going to go through their own journey. And honestly, Pisces, that is the best thing that could happen. You do not need them coming back with half-hearted apologies. You do not need them trying to worm their way back into your life before they have done the work. The Eight of Cups is showing me that they are going to recognize that they need to walk away and figure themselves out. Whether they actually do that work or not, that is on them. But at least they are going to give you space. And that space is exactly what you need to heal and move forward. Some of you are going to be tempted to reach out during this time. You are going to miss them. You are going to remember the good times. You are going to wonder if you overreacted. You are going to see something that reminds you of them, and your heart is going to hurt. And Pisces, I need you to resist that temptation. I need you to sit with the discomfort. I need you to feel your feelings, but not act on them. This is part of your hermit phase. This is part of your healing. Reaching out would only set you back. Let me see what the final outcome is for you. What does your life look like after you have gone through all of this? What does your future hold? I am pulling a final card, and the card is the Sun. Pisces, the Sun. Do you understand what a blessing this is? The Sun is joy. The Sun is success. The Sun is vitality. The Sun is everything working out. The Sun is you living in truth and light. The Sun is childhood wonder and innocence restored. The Sun is you dancing in the rain and laughing with your whole body and feeling free. The Sun is telling me that everything you are going through right now, all of this pain and confusion and betrayal, it is leading you to your breakthrough. You are being liberated. You are being set free. And on the other side of this, you are going to be glowing. People are going to look at you and wonder what happened, what changed, why you are so radiant. And it is because you finally released what was weighing you down. You finally stepped out of the shadows and into your light. The Sun also represents success in all areas of life. Your career is going to flourish. Your creativity is going to explode. Your relationships, the real ones, the authentic ones, are going to deepen. You are going to attract your tribe, your people, the ones who see you and celebrate you and support you. You are going to wake up grateful. You are going to go to bed peaceful. You are going to live in alignment. I am seeing children or childlike energy around you with the Sun card. For some of you, this could mean actual children coming into your life, either your own or children you work with or care for. For others, this is about reconnecting with your inner child, that part of you that is playful and curious and believes in magic, That part of you that got buried under adult responsibilities and toxic relationships. That part of you is coming back to life. The sun is also about clarity and visibility. After hiding in the shadows, after being in situations where you felt unseen and unheard, you are going to step into the spotlight. You are going to be seen, you are going to be recognized, you are going to be celebrated, and it is going to feel so good. It is going to feel like coming home to yourself. Pisces, I need you to understand something really important. What you are going through right now is not punishment. This is not karma for something you did wrong. This is the universe protecting you. This is your angels and guides and higher self intervening and saying, enough is enough. We are not going to let you stay in this situation anymore. We love you too much to watch you dim your light for someone who does not deserve it. So we are going to expose the truth. We are going to force your hand. We are going to make it so obvious, so undeniable that you have no choice but to see clearly and walk away. And yes, it is going to hurt. Yes, you are going to grieve. Yes, you are going to have moments where you question everything. But you are also going to have moments of profound relief. Relief that you do not have to pretend anymore. Relief that you do not have to try to make sense of things that never made sense. Relief that you can finally trust yourself again. Relief that the worst is over and everything from here gets better. I want to give you some practical advice for the coming days and weeks. First, when the truth comes out, do not make any big decisions immediately. Do not text them paragraphs. Do not blast them on social media. Do not call everyone you know to tell them what happened. Take a breath. Take some time. Let yourself process. You can deal with things later when you are in a calmer, more centered space. Second, reach out to your support system. Talk to people you trust. Talk to people who love you unconditionally. Talk to people who are not going to say, "I told you so," but who are going to hold space for you to feel whatever you need to feel. You need witnesses to your pain. You need people to validate that what you are experiencing is real and legitimate. Third, take care of your body. This kind of stress and emotional upheaval affects you physically. Make sure you are eating even if you do not feel hungry. Make sure you are drinking water. Make sure you are sleeping or at least resting. Move your body in gentle ways. Go for walks. Do yoga. Dance. Cry. Scream into a pillow. Let the energy move through you instead of getting stuck. Fourth, protect your energy. You might need to take a break from social media. You might need to say no to social obligations. You might need to create boundaries with people who are being nosy or judgmental. You might need to spend more time alone than usual. That is all okay. That is all part of healing. Do not let anyone make you feel bad for prioritizing yourself. Fifth, journal. Write everything down. Write what you are feeling. Write what you are learning. Write what you wish you could say. Write your anger, your sadness, your confusion, your hope. Getting it out of your head and onto paper is incredibly healing. Plus, later when you are tempted to romanticize the past or doubt what happened, you can go back and read your words and remember the truth. Before I close out this reading, I want to say something to those of you who are feeling scared right now. I know the idea of the truth coming out is terrifying. I know you would rather just keep going as you are, pretending everything is fine, holding on to hope that things will magically get better. But Pisces, living in denial is exhausting. Living with that knot in your stomach, that anxiety in your chest, that feeling that something is off, it is slowly killing your spirit. The truth might hurt in the short term, but denial hurts forever. You are so much stronger than you think you are. You have been through hard things before, and you survived. You will survive this too. And not just survive, you will thrive. You will look back on this moment as the moment everything changed for the better. You will be grateful that the universe loved you enough to show you the truth. You will be grateful that you had the courage to face it and walk away. You will be grateful for the person you became because of what you went through. I also want to say something to those of you who are watching this and realizing that you are the person who has been lying and deceiving. Maybe you are the one on your knees begging someone not to tell the truth. Maybe you are the one who has hit rock bottom. And if that is you, I want you to know that it is not too late to come clean. It is not too late to tell the truth yourself before someone else does. It is not too late to take responsibility for your actions. Yes, there will be consequences. Yes, you might lose this person, but you will gain your integrity back. You will gain your self-respect back. You will gain the opportunity to do better, be better, make amends. The cover-up is always worse than the crime. The truth will set you free, even if that freedom looks different than you hoped. For everyone watching, I want you to know that the universe is always working in your favor, even when it does not feel like it. Every ending is a beginning. Every loss creates space for a gain. Every person who leaves makes room for the right person to enter. Every lie exposed brings you closer to truth. Every moment of darkness makes the light brighter when it finally comes. The energy around Pisces right now is intense. It is transformative. It is powerful. You are being rebirthed. You are shedding old skin. You are releasing old patterns. You are breaking generational curses. You are stepping into a new version of yourself. And this new version, she is unstoppable. She is unshakable. She knows her worth. She does not settle. She does not dim her light. She does not apologize for being too much or not enough. She just is, and she is magnificent. So Pisces, if you take nothing else from this reading, take this. You are going to be okay. Better than okay. You are going to be amazing. The person on their knees begging, that is not your concern anymore. That is not your responsibility. Your only responsibility is to yourself. Your only job is to heal, to grow, to evolve, to step into your power. And you are doing that right now, in this moment, by watching this video, by being open to the truth, by being willing to face what needs to be faced. You are already doing that. The truth is coming. It is inevitable. And when it arrives, you are going to be ready. You are going to handle it with grace. You are going to surprise yourself with your own strength. And then you are going to walk away with your head held high, knowing that you deserve so much better, and that so much better is already on its way to you. Thank you so much for being here, Pisces. Thank you for trusting me with your energy. Thank you for being open to this message. I am sending you so much love and light and healing energy. Remember, the sun always rises after the darkest night. Your sun is rising. Your time is coming. Stay strong, stay true to yourself, and most importantly, stay open to the blessings that are headed your way.